What's up? It's the third episode of the Stay the Course SD podcast, Stay the Course podcast. I'm excited to do episode 3. To be honest with you, I did this episode yesterday, and I had for whatever reason, the video didn't record properly. So when I went to upload it on YouTube, it failed. But yesterday was a good episode. Yesterday was so legit because what I did was an unpacking of my podcast equipment that came through Amazon. And I was super excited, man. I was like a little kid in the candy store. Took my time, opened everything up, and the whole process. You know, I showed the mic stands, I showed the microphones, I showed the I don't know, I guess it's the mixer, I believe. I showed the boom, I showed just the whole kit that I bought, man, and I was super stoked to be able to share that with you guys, and for whatever reason, it just failed. It didn't work out. So today, I'm just gonna do a summary of what I did yesterday. So this is actually really stupid, and I hate that I have to do it like this, but I also want to bring some kind of content for you guys because, like I said, every Wednesday, I want a new episode to drop. And this is breaking news here. Otra meta que tengo con este podcast es que quiero hacer entrevistas en español con gente que ha luchado, que ha tenido esas luchas, esas batallas en sus vidas para poder llegar a sus metas. Yo sé que el camino nunca es fácil, siempre es difícil, siempre hay obstáculos, y me gustaría que la gente que quiera compartir esas historias con los videos o con los que se suscriben a mi podcast, pueden decir qué fue lo que les ayudó. A lo mejor fue simplemente una mentalidad de cómo triunfar. A lo mejor fue, ahora sí, mucha fe en Dios. A lo mejor fue dedicación. A lo mejor fue todo combinado, y queremos hablar y ver cuáles fueron las luchas, cuáles fueron lo fácil y qué fue lo difícil para poder lograr últimamente lo que fue la meta. So, if you haven't put it together yet, what I'm going to do is also, and this is also a challenge for me because I speak both languages, yet for whatever reason, I feel like my English is better than my Spanish, but yet if you listen to me talk, my English it's not even as good as my Spanish, or it's probably the same. In other words, I am, what do you call that? A jack of all trades, a master of none. I can speak both languages and I suck at both of them. But the whole thing is for me to have fun with this, for me to try to get a message across to you, whether it's in English or in Espanol, and for the people that are watching these videos to go ahead and take whatever they can for it, hopefully as motivation, hopefully as inspiration, hopefully as encouragement, and most importantly, in my opinion, entertainment. I want this to be fun for everyone. And also, I'd like for it to be for all ages. You know, because maybe mom and dad want to download the podcast and they got the kids in the back. So, you know, we don't want to hear the F-bombs, so there's going to be a little bit of censorship, but I also will shorten things up, like I'll say a-hole. We all know that's a bad word. But I won't actually say it. And if I do say one or whatever, a guest does say something, when in the edit, I'll try to do the little beep, because I do want it to be for everyone to pick up on. I will be interviewing my nieces, my nephews, my children, my wife. My wife doesn't want to do this because she doesn't like opening up about what happens in our life. Excuse me. And I'm okay with it. I'm an open book. I like being transparent. Some people say that transparency is not that good or not a very good trait to have. However, I feel that the more real I can be with you, the more willing you'll be able to understand it and feel where I'm coming from. Because I honestly, dude, phoniness is one of the things that I hate the most. A phony friendship, a phony relationship, a phony, just things that are baloney, man. It just makes me cringe, man. I want to be who I am. I want to be who I'm supposed to be. And if that includes me being a certain way, even in my faith, then that's what I want to do. Even in my marriage or with my children, because I guarantee you that I don't have the same approach to life that a lot of people do. And that's okay, because I don't have the right answers. My way is not the right way. My way is not the only way. However, it is my way, and that's just the way I do things. And I'm going to share that with you guys. Hopefully it'll be beneficial to everyone, because one, you can either say, oh man, I can't believe he does that. That's cool, that works. Or you can say, that guy is wrong 100%, and I will run the other direction. That's just the way it's going to be. But hopefully the public will make their own choice, and we can go from there. So with that being said, I want to get into the podcast. But first and foremost, man, this COVID thing is serious business, folks. This COVID thing, this COVID-19, this coronavirus is serious business. Please, please, please be safe. Please don't go out unless you absolutely have to. I'm talking to myself right now, because I like to go on daily hunts for necessities that we have around the house, because I don't want to run out of stuff and then have to go do a large grocery list. I'd rather just go get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, we're missing this, we're missing that. And that way I'm always fully stocked. But after what's happening today, I will definitely have to watch the way I do things. So I forget which episode. It might have been episode 1 or the intro or episode 1. I can't recall. I told you guys about having the close encounter with the COVID. Well, one of my buddies, coworkers, his wife was infected with the COVID-19, and it turned out a few days, weeks later, maybe, that he too was positive for the COVID-19. So I just got news today through Facebook. I made a little donation. GoFundMes are very, very strange, because especially in this situation, because I feel like there is no dollar value for life. There is no value. You can't put a dollar value on life. But I figured if I can just put in a pinch of salt, a grain of salt into that pocket of GoFundMe, that hopefully it makes a difference in their family and just everyone that's involved with this particular case. So my coworker, his wife passed away from COVID-19. And he is currently in what I believe is critical condition. He's in the ICU. And I don't know what the right term is, but I believe he is intubated. Basically, he's got all the artificial tubes in his lungs, in his mouth, and whatever the next case may be, worst case may be. I hope he pulls through. So this episode, I want to dedicate it to Israel and his family. And it's a complete bummer that this family of 4, husband, wife, and 2 kids, have now lost, they've lost a mom, dude. And the dad and the father-in-law are fighting for their lives, and just trying to, I don't know, I'm speechless. My heart is broken for all the family members involved. My boss is related to the just recently deceased COVID-19 victim, and I'm heartbroken. I am truly, truly, truly saddened by what is happening here. This is not a paid program by Rockstars, but I enjoy Rockstars. So yeah, be safe, stay healthy. Me and my coworker, I mean, I wouldn't say that we were like the best of friends, but regardless, man, you don't want to see anybody go through this. You don't want to see anybody go through the life-changing events that this COVID takes, because I'm assuming it was not it's just a tragic way to go. So I love you. Stay safe. Follow the regulations. It doesn't matter how old or how young you are. If you test positive, this can go totally the wrong way. And I just want to say that please just be safe. Stay safe. It sucks, man. Okay. Well, now that that's out of the way, I want to get into the episode. So, not too long ago, maybe about a week ago, I ordered all my podcast stuff. I didn't know what to expect, but I went ahead and ordered microphones. I ordered booms, and yesterday I received the complete kit. But as I stated earlier in the video, that video did not actually upload correctly, or it just failed. It said upload failed. So I'm making a second attempt. And if this doesn't work today, then I'll probably stay up all night until I do get another episode done. So bear with me, and I want to show you guys some of the equipment that I got. So as crazy as this sounds, I actually brought the stuff in the truck with me, and I got two of everything. For the host, obviously, this guy right here, that guy right there, and whoever my long form conversation partner is going to be. And yeah, so I just brought one. This is a summary of what I did yesterday. So basically, yesterday I went ahead and I got this professional mic stand. Now it says professional mic stand, but really, do professionals use this? I don't know. I have no clue. But for the sake of argument, this guy right here, wherever he's at, right there, he's a professional now. A professional wannabe podcaster. So this is the mic stand. So basically what I did is I went ahead and I opened everything up. And right now it's just filled with plastic. And there's a ring, and then there's this little metallic thing. And there it is. This little metallic knob here goes on the stand depending on the size of the female part of the mic. Okay, and it's just extra, and there's a little extra ring in here. I'll show you what the ring is for. It's a rubber ring. But ultimately, this is what it looks like. And it's super dope. Super dope. And I'm sorry if I'm not using professional language or adult language, as some people would like to say, but basically it comes with a heavy stand, metallic stand, and this looks pretty heavy duty. The stand does, at least. It's got a telescoping post, if I can get it. So weep, boom, tilting microphone stand. Now the microphone goes in here somewhere. I don't know how it's supposed to work, because there was no instructions in it, and there's no image of how the mic is supposed to look when it goes through here. But nevertheless, that's what it looks like. I got two of these bad boys, and this right here. Let's see. Boom. It's got a little windscreen, I believe, or a spit screen. So when we're talking, we're here, pop, 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 pop. And I don't know exactly what it does, but I do remember that the homie Joshua said that the windscreen eliminates a lot of the pops when you're being crazy the way I am. So that's pretty dope. I got 2 of these bad boys for the studio, which will not be the truck. It's going to be I'm building it right now. I need to come up with 3%. 3% of the value of the studio. We'll get to it. Maybe if you guys want to give a donation, just send it to my email, Venmo, PayPal me. Anyways, I'm joking. I don't know. I'm not going to mooch off of anyone. All right, so that was my mic stand. They got 2 of those bad boys. The next thing that I got was these. Check these out. Boom, Rockville M50 by the number, the Pro M50. I gotta assume that this is not a high quality headphones, probably a beginner headphone set, but at the same time, I'm excited to have it here. So let's take a look at it real quick. Obviously, it's gonna have the cable. I'm not gonna pull the cable out because nobody really cares. But for sure, I want to show you guys the actual headset, and it comes with like little plush ear things, fregaderas. But it's these guys. Check those guys. And they don't feel very sturdy. They're not like heavy duty, but I'm sure they're gonna get the job done. And they feel super, super comfortable. So, boom, they silence out the noise. And the reason we have the microphones is so that when we're talking, I can go ahead and hear what the interviewer or interviewee or the person I'm interviewing, or I'm going in circles, huh? So we can hear each other as we're speaking into the microphone. Boom. But I got 2 of these bad boys. Super, super dope. I'm super excited for those. Okay. And again, I'm in my truck. So, this is the studio for today. And so if I'm constantly moving in and out of the image, it's because I have limited space and I am trying to get this done in under 30 minutes so that hopefully it will upload correctly. So that's the headphone sets. Let's see. The next thing, check this out. Every time I look in the mirror, into the camera, I just realize, anyways, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool. Boom. Oh, you guys see that? You see that? It's supposed to look cool. Oh. Come get some. Come get some. Come get some. Shout out to Husky. They are not a paid sponsor, but shout out to them. So anyways, let's do that one more time. Boom. Cool. So let me open up this one. So yesterday I opened up one of the boxes, and for the sake of the video, I'm opening up the second one like I never saw it the first time. I never saw it the first time. Boom. Oh my God, look, check this out. Check this out, check this out, check this out. Look at that bad boy right there. Rockville. Boom, 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 boom. Oh man, this looks so sick. I'm gonna fold the knife up because I got leather up in this bad boy, and I don't want to damage the leather in this. But check this out. Boom. So obviously I've got the XLR cables. There's 2 of them. Boom, and then I don't know exactly what this is. So I wish I had more information to give you guys. But I will show you because some of you guys are music geniuses, music wizards, and you will be able to better understand exactly what this is. I think it's some kind of like shock resistant type of mechanism that sits on the actual mic stand. So that little metallic clip that I showed you earlier actually inserts into here. That's the male, this is the female part. And depending on the bass, I can go ahead and use this one if I wanted to. Or this will actually connect to the microphone boom that I will show right after this, actually. The microphone boom. And that the microphone boom is actually something that's going to stay at the table where we actually hold the interview across from each other. And I'm not going to lie to you. You guys may not like them. You guys may not like this, what I'm about to say. And that's okay. You're entitled to your opinion. But I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan. I'm a big fan of the way he does things. And I think it works. You know, and I think it would work not only for his demographic audience. That style works for all audiences if you can add your own little twist to it. So that's my plan. My plan is to add my own little twist to it so that I can go ahead and just have fun doing this. So this is that little shock resistant thing that's gonna go back into the box here because I don't want to ruin it because it's not set up. And hopefully later on tonight I will set it up. I will have everything set up. And if I'm excited enough or I've got the energy for it, I will probably upload an episode on all the podcast stations that I have. Now I have this is another windscreen here that came with this microphone. And I don't know how to set this up around the mic. I'm assuming it just kind of buckles up, but I don't know if it's supposed to go face forward, if it's the mic's supposed to come through here and it sits on top so that when you speak to it, I have no idea. But here it is, another windscreen. And we're gonna make that thing work eventually. But here's the mother of all things. Without this, my voice is unheard, and so is my people's voice. Boom! Look at that. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Boom! I got two of these bad boys. Okay, so I've told you about the XLRs. I got the shock resistant little handle thing, and now we've seen the mics and we have seen the headphones. And by the way, there's one person that I'm going to do a podcast with, and he's probably going to be the first one that I do the podcast with, the episode with, and that's going to be the homie Israel. Israel, I know you're not watching this, but somebody's going to watch it, and somebody's going to tell you that we're doing this episode. Regardless, bro, we're going to sit down and we're just going to throw up the first episode, man, because you've been one of the people that has been by my side, supporting or just dealing with my garbage since the get-go. So Israel, you're the homie. In all honesty, bro, I love you, and we're gonna do this, bro. Okay, so the next thing is the boom right here. Studio desk clamp microphone stand with boom arm. And this is easy. I'm just gonna pry this open real quick, make this snappy. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Let's see. It's coming out. It's coming out. If this, okay, boom. All right, you get it. Boom. So this is the mic stand, the boom arm, and it's got a couple pieces to it, but I'm not going to show them to you right now. Basically, it does this. Microphone goes on this side here. Ta-da! This side has a little clamp. Oh, that's the mic thing. There's a little clamp in there that actually clamps onto this end here, and then this end clamps onto the desk so that we can just boom, post the back, chill, microphones in our face, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. This is how we do it. You know, hey, it's the land of San Diego. Boom, Walter, your podcast sucks. That's what this is for. Boom. And I'll go ahead and tuck that back in there. Let's see. I think that's that. Got a poster there. Hey, bear with me. I'm running out of time here, so I'm trying to do this as fast as possible so that we can go ahead and get this going. All right, so this is another little package. This little cable splitter, white cable splitter, and I believe this is for the microphones that'll go into the actual mixer. It only has one, output, and that output splits into two for the headphones. Boom, right there. And then I've got this, which I don't know what this is for, but it came in the package and I will have to figure it out. It's a TRS connector, whatever that is. somehow I'm assuming that it's going to go from, I don't know where it's going to go from. We will find out later on. What else do we got? Oh, the mother of mothers. Boom. Soundcraft Notepad 8FX. 8-channel compact mixer with effects and USB. 8x3 mixer with USB. Can you hear me? Of course, you got the microphone on my chest. PC and Max compatibility. Flexible source. Mix routing to USB. Soundcraft preamps. High Z instrument input switch. 2-time channel strips or 2-channel strips with 3-band EQ. 2-time stereo quarter TRS plus. USB RCA stereo input. Lexicon reverb. Chorus and delay. Tap tempo monitor. Out stereo headphones or mono sum. Main XLR outputs. This is the business right here, folks. I can't wait. Dude, this is as exciting as it was yesterday, man. I'm just doing it all over again for the video, man. Actually, here's the power, and this is what it looks like. This is the thing. This is the madness. Look at all those knobs. Look at those. Look at the inputs, the outputs. Look at the buttons. Whoo! Oh. This is going to make history. This is going to make history right here. Boom. To all my millions of fans and listeners. Boom. So that's what it's about. Again, I don't know what any of those things do. But I'm sure that I'll get a hold of somebody that will know more than I do and will eventually jump on board and just kind of be like, hey, Walt, you're a dummy. Let me help you out. And I'll be like, all right, for sure. Let's do it. Okay. So let me put this away. Oh man, this is I'm being a little silly here. Come on, man. And see what's next. That's gonna have to work. Okay, and that's my unpacking video today. And so I'm gonna put all that back in my trash bag because that's all got to go back into the house so I can start putting things together for the next episode. Like I said, if for whatever reason I can manage to put it together and set everything up, connect it up to the laptop, then we will go ahead and drop our first episode of the podcast through all of your favorite podcasting players. Okay, my leather's getting a little wet here, so you're gonna have to excuse me real quick. I am going to do something real quick, so that means I gotta move you guys around because the studio is flooding. All right. Boom. All right. So here, we're back in business. So, this is the episode 3 of the podcast. Episode 3 of the podcast. Before I leave, I got a few minutes here. Oh no, hold on, give me a second. Hold on. Let me turn this off. Boom. Turn that off. Boom. Turn it off. Done deal. So, before this is all over with, man, there's something I want to share. Yesterday, I texted a bunch of people that I think I'm cool with. Boom. Maybe we're not the best of friends, but if I knew you and I had your contact information, I went ahead and sent you a text message, man. And I meant everything I said in them. Stay safe, stay healthy. You guys know that this podcast, this whole thing was not easy for me to do. This whole podcast thing, it was just an idea. When me and Josh first put it together, and I say me and Josh because regardless of whether he likes it or not, man, or he agrees with me or not, that podcast got done because of him. So I had the idea, he helped me put it together, And then now it was up to me to go ahead and make sure that we did something with it. And the original podcast was The Roar. This is now the Stay the Course SD podcast. This is beyond SD. This is for everyone. I don't care what you're going through, man. I know life gets hard, especially right now with the COVID-19. I know life is filled with all kinds of challenges, filled with many, many different kinds of struggles. And I want to tell you personally that keep pushing, keep fighting, keep doing what you're doing, man. Life isn't going to be easy. It's not going to be fair, but I think it gets better. It gets better. I thought, man, if I could be 100% honest with you, man, I thought my life sucked. Not because of who was in it, but just because of me. I'm my worst critic. I'm my biggest nightmare. I am my worst enemy. The voices that I hear in my head just tell me that I'm nothing. But yet somehow I'm still around. When I see other people that are successful, I'll be honest with you. I want to be happy for everyone, but I wasn't. I'd be like jealous. I'd be envious, man. And that was something that I had to deal with, that I'm still dealing with. I have an ego problem. I believe, this is going to sound crazy, as much fun as I want to have with this podcast, I believe that a lot of it feeds my ego. Because I feel like I'm better than what I actually am, than who I actually am, that I am in reality. I feel like I can do more. And somehow, if it doesn't go my way, I feel like it was a complete failure. And that's been a big problem. But I'm learning to cope with that. And sometimes I just got to kill that noise. I got to kill that sound of my ego, and just serve myself a piece of that humble pie. With that being said, if you're feeling down and out, keep pressing on. If you're feeling like you're in a rut, keep pressing on. If you're feeling like you're having a a stint of bad luck, press on. If your marriage is going crazy, press on. You're having problems with your children, press on, stay the course. It's the only way you win. It's the only way you win. Be resilient. Everything I'm telling you is something that is a part of this podcast. I felt like an outcast. I felt like an underdog. The nice thing about an underdog is that if the underdog does win, there's a higher rate of return. I don't know if you understand what that means, but what that means is that if two people are going to fight, one of them is a top dog and one of them is an underdog. The top dog is supposed to win, so he's going to make a set amount of money. However, this guy is supposed to lose. So people will bet on this guy, this underdog. They will bet on the underdog. And here's the thing, if he wins, the rate of return is going to be greater than what the winner, the top dog, would have made in the first place. I think we're all a little bit of an outcast. I think we're all a little bit of an underdog. I think we're all learning to be resilient to the battles that come our way. And I think that we're all pressing on and staying the course. So with that being said, boom. This is episode 3. Episode 3 of the STCSD podcast, Stay the Course SD podcast. Boom. I'm in your zone. Download it. on Google Podcasts, on iTunes, on Stitcher. Go ahead and download, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Stay the Course SD Podcast. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and go check out the website. Eventually, I'll start adding more stuff and editing the website. I just burped. www.staythecoursesd.com. Go check it out. For all the 300 people that have viewed the website, thank you so much. I love you. Keep pressing on. Stay the course. Do your thing. Do you. Be original. Be unique. Keep it funky. Keep it real. Be an OG. Boom. Straight from the land of San Diego. To the next episode.